Welcome to Recipe for Your Life. This show is about the ingredients needed for success. It is a holistic approach to looking at the ingredients that are needed in one's life to be successful. And today what I'm going to talk to you about, the topic is turning trauma into success. Trauma can be good. Trauma can be good or trauma can be bad. It is all on how you decide to use that traumatic incident that happened to you. I was recently asked by a friend who was looking at all the things that I've accomplished, and the question was, did you have a traumatic childhood? So for a minute I was looking puzzled, and then I said no. But then I started thinking about, well, did I? So then my question went to maybe. And then I started realizing that I did have a child at 15. I was pregnant at 15. So I was a child having a child. Was that a traumatic episode? Yes. No, it wasn't rape, it wasn't abuse, but it was trauma to my life. So then the answer went to yes, I did experience a traumatic episode experience as a child. Pregnancy, delivery, responsibility, the fear of failure, people talking about you, judging you, saying you're not going to make it because you're a teen mother. So yes, all those things can cause one to have trauma. But again, we do not have to let a traumatic episode ruin our entire life. We can turn that trauma into success. Because what I wanted to do, even though I didn't know it was traumatic, I knew it wasn't good. So my thing was, I didn't want to be a statistic. I wanted to be a success. So the way I looked at trauma was different because I didn't realize it was trauma. So again, we do not have to use our traumatic childhood experiences and let it ruin our entire life. What actually is trauma? It is a deeply distressing or disturbing experience. Emotional shock following a stressful event or physical injury. That is what trauma is. There are a lot of successful people out here today, which I will not name, but do the research, who've been raped, molested, who were physically, mentally abused, left by their parents, just a whole bunch of things that cause that child to grow up with trauma. But what they did was they took that trauma, they worked on themselves, and they turned it into success. And you can do the same thing. So how do we turn that trauma into success? First of all, T in the trauma. We want to transform our mind. Start thinking positive. Start thinking productive. Don't be a victim. Learn how to take that trauma and say, I'm going to succeed. Yes, that happened, but I'm not going to let it ruin my whole life. So trauma, taking that T and transforming your mind is the first step. Your mind is the start of any transformation that's going to ever take place in your mind. And in your life is your mind. So transforming your mind. The R, reach. Reach deep inside of you for healing. Reach deep inside of yourself for that dream, your purpose. It takes reaching deep inside, past all the pain, to be successful. The A, know that you are here on assignment. A lot of times we wonder, why me? Why did I have to go through that traumatic episode? But if you believe that we're all here for a purpose, that was your assignment. That is what happened to you, for you to change it into something positive and for you to help someone else get through it. Not to take it and go, woe is me, and let your whole life go. No, 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 no. Know that you are here for assignment. Things are not given to people who can't handle it. Yes, it is going to be hard, but you can handle it. You understand your purpose. Again, like I just said, you're here on assignment. So once you understand the purpose that you went through, the purpose I went through, what I went through, now you can be productive in moving towards success. Sometimes it takes a minute for you to really understand why me. But then sometimes we have to go, why not me? So understanding your purpose and why you were chosen for that trauma. The M, I want you to learn how to meditate. Meditate, just take time and be quiet. Search your inner being for healing. Pull on that energy. Just meditate. So many times we are so busy doing this, doing that, TV, the music, the outside noise, that we can't hear the plan on how to be healed. So learn how to meditate. Just 5 or 10 minutes of a day. Just shut things down. I mean, I would say longer, but start with that. Just being quiet and connecting with your inner being. That's where healing starts to take place. When you start connecting with your inner being and wanting to be healed. And then the A, I want you to take action. Take action on your life. Don't let whoever abused you or whatever traumatic episode that you went through, don't let it win. Parent as a child, teenage mother, rape, abuse, we don't have to let that win. We can become successful. You do not have to be a statistic. So if you take those tips and really think about them and don't wobble and grovel in a woe is me and want to change, then trauma can definitely be successful and trauma can be good.